Hey, what's up guys? Just wanted to give you a quick garden update, just hanging outside for a little bit. This is my pride and joy. This is one of those chocolate buchalocias. It's the plant's split off into two plants, connected to one, which is exactly what my huge plant in the corner did there. And that's been super successful. But anyway, this resides next to my bed here. So we'll leave that there. And gets plenty of sun. No flowers or anything on my buchalocias or my chocolate buchalocias or chocolate habaneros, which I have here. Some chocolate hobs. I have actually I have two more chocolate buchalocias. The lemon globe, which is on the back there, is the biggest of all of them. They're getting pretty tall, but no flowers or anything yet. They're just, getting a lot of foliage. What's doing really great is this explosive ember. Now I showed this on my storytime video, which is like an hour long, which took a day to upload because I tried to get it in 1080p. But anyway, if you didn't see that incredibly long video, I'm starting to get some little purple peppers. Sorry for the quality here, I'm just using my iPhone just out of convenience, but getting little peppers here. All these little purple flowers will turn into peppers. It's actually a really beautiful plant. It's a deep, almost black purple, and has a kind of a lavender flowers on there, little green accents. It's actually one of my favorite looking pepper plants. It's pretty neat. But all these will hopefully be thinned out a little bit, put into their own containers, and they will be house plants all through the fall and winter. And hopefully inside get bigger and bigger and eventually bloom and produce some peppers over the winter here. But I got to keep them nice and toasty warm. They do not like it cold. And unfortunately, it gets nice and cold here in northeastern Pennsylvania in the wintertime. Over here, this beastly thing, this is just awesome. Once again, got to thank Haas, my friend Ryan. He's the man. He met me at the Hamlin car show 2 years ago and brought me a little tiny plant about yay big in a cup and said, I know you like hot sauce, I know you like hot peppers, check this plant out. And look at this thing 2 years later. And I let me back up a little bit. I pruned the heck out of this thing, and it just does not want to stop. I just took off some of the peppers, the red ones that are on here. What you see here is about 35 peppers or so. You can count them. I'm sure you will anyway. I want to say there's about 35 peppers altogether there. That's just this last 2 weeks, okay? On the plant right now is at least 2 more dozen full-size green peppers, as well as probably 3 or 4 dozen flowers and babies. I mean, they're everywhere. It's ridiculous. It's awesome. I really love it. These are fantastic peppers to cook with. Medium heat, like I said, I personally think it's hotter than a jalapeno. Not quite up to habanero hot. This is like the peppers you get if you get like Chinese food and you get something spicy. Anything spicy, it has these peppers in there, or something that's very, very similar to this. This is a Kung Pao Thai chili. And this little pack here you see is actually going out to 2 people. I'm going to split this up. The one person that's going to get this is Ted Barris, the fire-breathing idiot, because I'm doing a knife trade with him, and since I'm already shipping him a box, why not send him some pods? A lot of these are already starting to dry out. They're getting a little bit on the dry side. So what he can do with those is just save the seeds. This is an extremely, extremely hardy plant. Okay, and I know he'd be very happy with this if he wanted to grow these. Like I said, awesome for cooking. Kind of medium heat. It's nothing crazy. Of course, Ted likes it super hot, which is awesome. But and it's a little bit of flavor too. Not the best pepper I've ever had in the world, but definitely not off-putting. It has a good flavor in my opinion, but perhaps I'll do a review. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But I'm also sending him these for review because these are more juicier peppers. These 2 are ready to go. That'd be good for a review. A little baby. I have one that's kind of turning a little bit here. It's kind of green and orange. And then, of course, one straight green, in case you wanted to try that. But basically, he'll get, about half these peppers or so for the seeds. Now, the rest of those are going to another YouTuber, as well as some hot sauce and some other things, too, because this is a younger YouTuber. And basically, he sent me a message, which I get all the time, and it's like, can I have some hot sauce? I can't really get hot sauce here, like super hot sauce, and I get messages like this all the time. I can't have knives, I can't have Zippos, can you send me one? I love to do that, but there's just too many people to do it. And for some reason, I thought, you know what, maybe. Out of the blue. Now, this is not like, I'm not trying to tell you guys to do this, because I can't do this often at all. But I figured, you know what, why not? And the kid probably never thought in a million years that I would even respond because I have so many messages, let alone send him some free stuff. But you know what? I'm going to hook him up for two reasons. One, I'm just feeling generous, and it's nice to do that randomly for people. I used to do it all the time. Unfortunately, you know, there's so many people who ask for free stuff all the time that I can't just pick and choose. I feel bad if I do that for some people and then say no for others. But the other thing he did is he's like, I want super hot stuff. Like, my grocery store has like lame hot sauce. I want something that's going to blow my head off. And I said, you know what? You're younger. I don't want you to get sick from this. I said, tell you what, why don't you take a picture of your mother holding a sign that says, "It's okay, Cutlerylover." And he did just that. And he made his poor mom hold this stupid sign for me and, sent my email and everything. And I thought, all right, cool. That's fine. I'll send this kid. I'll hook him up. So I'm going to hook him up with some peppers straight off my plant, which I love, and hopefully he'll save some seeds and grow his own plant and maybe try some. And yeah, I'm going to send him some super, super hot sauce and some extract and all kinds of crap. So, if you're one of those people out there that just randomly ask people for free stuff, you never know. I'm going to hook this kid up. I've done it for people in the past, and I will do it again in the future. But anyway, just a little update. I do have some pepper plants in the front. They're about the same size, nothing special. In fact, the ones in the front were eaten. There was no peppers on them yet, but they were eaten by those teenage bucks, which I showed the video on. Actually, I'm not sure when I'm going to upload the videos as far as sequence or order, but I'm going to show you the long version of the balls video. That was just one little clip out of a local wildlife video, which I'm going to post. Maybe in 1080p again, because there's about 4 or so, like small buck, some 4-pointers, maybe a 6-pointer in there, some fuzzy racks on them, and they're just chilling in the area. They've been here hanging out for the last couple days, and now they're eating my pepper plants, so not cool bucks. But apparently I didn't like them because they ate the one plant and then they just kept going. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. Just want to show you, this is my harvest. By the way, check out that blister. I didn't cut myself or anything. I just have a nasty blister because I'm trying to rake now. You can't see crap. I don't know why I'm even showing you, but just doing yard work and trying to enjoy the summer. When it's a beautiful day outside, I try my best to just get out here and do something. I don't care if I'm doing nothing, but I want to enjoy the weather because before I know it, it's going to be cold. We get snow up here around Halloween time, so it's not going to be long before it's snowing and I'm freezing and I go, where's summer? So I want to enjoy it while I can. But anyway, I still enjoy winter. I like that kind of stuff, and walking down the street, in a snowstorm is just so peaceful. And I'll guarantee I'll do a bunch of vlog videos and just talking, maybe some story times, just hanging outside during a snowstorm, or even just a calm snowfall. It's so peaceful. And where I live, half the people here, they up and leave for the winter. They're snowbirds. They go down to the Carolinas, they go to Florida, they go all over the place. They don't like it cold. And that leaves me and a few neighbors, and it's quiet. It's like eerie quiet. It's just like the Overlook Hotel. It's just me and Jack Nicholson, and just hanging out at the Overlook Hotel in The Shining. That's exactly the feel it is up here, and you can't go anywhere when it snows in. So anyway, yeah, a little update. This Kung Pao Thai chili plant is just amazing. What a producer. If you guys ever get a chance to get one of these, totally check it out. It's awesome. It's really, really cool. And in fact, I'm going to hook up Haas with some peppers as well, because poor guy, he gave me this plant, and he had a couple for himself, and the ones he had died off. So I'm going to give him some of these seeds because there's some good genetics in this pepper plant. It is working out great. But anyway, if you don't know, if you didn't see the last update videos, the tobacco plants, they didn't make it. They had a total like, attack of the slugs, and they came over and just kind of slimed everything and ate everything up, and it was just horrible. So I'm going to have to try that again next year. I still have a bunch of seeds to sow. And that's it, I think. So anyway, Ted Barris, the fire-breathing idiot, he'll get some pods. My other online friend, which his name's escaping me, I apologize. I will annotate his YouTube name as like a shout-out. The kid who I'm just hooking up. Like I said, I like to do that more often. Don't be afraid to ask. I know sometimes you might be like, well, I don't want to ask for something free. Worst thing can happen is I could say, sorry, I can't. That's the worst possible case scenario. Nope, sorry, I can't do it. Best case scenario? Sure, yes, and I will send you something. So I'm hoping I don't get like a million messages asking for free stuff now, but I'm just saying in the future at some point, whatever, who knows, you know. So that's it, just a little update here, and the crickets are starting to come out like crazy. I love it. It's peaceful to sit out here on my little my little deck off my master bedroom, because I am the master of this household. Actually, I have a beautiful screened-in porch, and it's pretty big, and I never use it. I don't like it. It's dark over there, and even though it's screened in, the bugs still get in. So all it does is hold them in. So unfortunately, it doesn't get used. Now I'm blabbing. Yeah, I love chili plants. I love growing them. It's the novelty of it. And they'll look cool in the house. They'll be cool house plants, but they will also hopefully continue to grow and get thick and big and healthy and produce lots and lots of peppers for me to review and cook with and snack on. These things I've been snacking on all summer so far, every now and then. And a couple of them, I don't know why, it's not consistently the same heat. Some of these things like blew me away, and they were surprisingly hotter than others. You know, but generally speaking, they're all hotter than the jalapenos. But some of them were up there. I would assume or guess around 150,000 Scovilles, 200,000, somewhere in there. Still less than a hob, but you know, packs a little bit of a punch. So anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Thank you for your watching my videos and stuff. Let me give you a up in the tree shot here before I go. I feel really lucky. I love where I live. I know some people don't, and sometimes it's situational. You know, you can't just up and move somewhere just because it looks nice. And sometimes the beautiful areas like this. I mean, I happen to be a woods person. I love the woods. I really enjoy living in the woods. It has its downsides, plenty of downsides. The wildlife is beautiful, but it can be really annoying. You know, if you leave your trash outside, the animals get into it. It makes a huge mess. As beautiful as up here, it's extremely hard to get around in the wintertime. You know, a lot of snow and ice and just dangerous driving conditions. Can't get to the store. But I don't know, everything's a toss-up. I don't even know where this video is going, so I'm going to end it. That's it. Thanks for watching, guys. I will give you another update on these plants if anything new happens. Like perhaps when the explosive ember peppers get huge or whatever. If I try them or something, I'll give you another update. But that's pretty much it for a while. Same old stuff. The plants are just getting bigger. You know, I don't know what to show after that. But the video's getting too dark to see anything, so I'm going. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you soon. Take it easy.